Ugh. Hurry up, plane, hurry up, plane, hurry up, plane, hurry up, plane. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a French braid and a Dutch braid on yourself. It can be easy to do it on somebody else, but once you actually have to do it on yourself and you can't really look to see what you're doing very well, that's when it can get hard. I'm going to be showing you how to do a Dutch braid on this side and a French braid on this side, and then I'm going to turn around and show you how to do a French braid on the back of your head. The difference between a Dutch braid and a French braid is, well, actually I call them inside braid, outside braid, because one of them, the braid, it looks like it's on the inside, and the Dutch braid, which is the French braid, and then the Dutch braid looks like you can see the braid on the outside of the hair. Side note, my room is right where the street is, so if there's cars passing by, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. So also, airplanes go over my house 24/7 because we live right in the airstream of the planes, whatever you call it. So there are 3 things that I think that you should think about while you're doing that you need to remember when you're doing your own French braid. Number 1, just realize what you're doing before you start the braid. Okay, it's not as difficult as you make it, as your hands make it, and as all the hair strands getting everywhere make it seem. But all you're doing essentially is a normal braid, but before you cross each strand over the middle strand, you're picking up hair and crossing it. So that's all you're doing, but you're doing it on yourself, so just realize that. Number 2, focus on your hands. Sometimes when you're doing a braid on yourself or any hairstyle on yourself, it can kind of be like you're picturing yourself watching your hands do the work instead of actually like putting your mind in your hands. And so I would say focus on what your hands are doing and don't let your mind wander. Okay, number 3, you want to figure out how you're going to hold each strand of hair, because it can get very mixed up if you add 2 strands into the same finger hole, finger crease, whatever you call that. I'm going to show you how I do mine, but how I hold the strands of hair in my hands, but if there's something that works better for you, then do that. Okay, those are my 3 tips to remember while you're doing the braid, so just try and keep those in mind the whole time. And yeah, let's just get started. The first thing you want to do is take your brush and just comb out your hair, because it's going to be hard to do anything with your hair if it's not combed out. So now that your hair is combed out, you're going to want to take, wait, let me move closer. You're going to want to take a little piece of hair at the front of your part. Also, let's just say that your hair is parted this way. You're going to want to take it right here. Like right at the front of your head. But I'm going to do a middle part for today. Take a little piece of hair at the front of your part and split it into 3 sections with your pointer finger and your middle finger. So we're going to call these A, B, and C. I'm holding strand A in between my middle finger and my pointer and my ring finger, or I'll hold it with my right hand like that. I'm holding strand B in between my middle finger and my pointer finger. I'm holding strand C with my thumb and my pointer finger. You always want to keep these separated, obviously, because if they get together, it's no longer a braid. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is grab strand A with your right hand, take your middle finger from your right hand, grab strand B, and cross it over strand A. Just like a little twist of your hand. Okay, so now you have your 3 pieces again. You're going to want to transfer strand B to your right hand. And then you're going to take your middle finger from your right hand, grab strand B, cross it over strand C. So now you have your first link. So this one, the actual Dutch braiding starts. You're going to take a strand of hair and grab strand A and add it into strand A, just like that. See, so now that's 1 piece. Then you're going to take your middle finger from your right hand and take strand B and cross it over strand C. So now you have your 3 strands again. Transfer all 3 pieces to your right hand. Keep them separated. Then take a section of hair from down here, grab strand C and add it in. Then you're going to take your middle finger from your left hand, grab strand B, cross it over strand C. Okay, so again, you're gonna take a piece of hair from up here, add it in to strand A, and you're gonna take your middle finger from your right hand, grab strand B, and switch places, cross B over A. Move everything over to your right hand, grab a piece of hair from down here, add it into strand C, just like that. You're gonna take your middle finger from your left hand, grab strand B, switch places, cross it over strand C.
Okay, so one more time. Take a piece of hair from up here, add it into strand A, take your middle finger from your right hand, take strand B, cross it over strand A. Okay, so now you're gonna go down here, add hair into strand C, take the middle finger from your left hand, grab strand B, cross it over strand C. So you can do that however many times you want. I'm just gonna end right here, and then I'm gonna start on the French braid on the other side. And I think I forgot to mention, but this is the Dutch braid.
Okay, so this is what a Dutch braid looks like. See how the braid is like outside of the hair? So that's, I call it an outside braid too. All right, so now let's do the French braid on this side. So again, you're gonna take a piece of hair next to your part, split into 3 sections with your pointer finger and your middle finger. Again, strand A, B, and C. Okay, so I'm holding strand A in between my thumb and my pointer finger, and then I'm holding strand B with my middle finger and my pointer finger, and then I'm holding strand C with my middle finger and my ring finger. Got it. So the first thing you want to do is take your pointer finger, cross it under strand A, grab strand B, and then switch it. So you're bringing strand A over strand B this time. Then you're gonna take strand C in your right hand, cross your pointer finger under strand C, grab strand B, and put it under strand C. Okay, so now this is when the French braiding starts. You're gonna take a piece of hair from up here, grab strand A, just smooth it out. So yeah, I just put it in between my finger crease and then like separate all the hairs from it like that. Take your pointer finger, cross it under strand A, grab strand B, and switch it. Now you're gonna take hair from down here, grab strand B, smooth it out. Take your pointer finger, cross it under strand C, grab strand B like that, and cross strand C over strand B. Take hair from up here, add it into strand A. Take your pointer finger under strand A, grab strand B, take a piece of hair from down here, add it into strand C, like that, smooth it out. Take your pointer finger, cross it under strand C, grab strand B, and cross strand B under strand C. So as you can see, we're just creating a braid.
So last time, take a piece of hair from up here, add it into strand A, take your pointer finger, cross it under strand A, grab strand B, cross B under A, grab a piece of hair from down here, add it in to strand C, take your pointer finger, cross it under strand C, grab strand B, and cross strand C over B. You can do it again however many times you want. You can keep going, do pigtail braids. I'm just going to end it here.
Oh, there you go. This is a little bit of a softer look than this side. Okay, so now I'm going to do a French braid on the back of my head where you can't even see what you're doing, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Okay, so again, I'm going to start brushing my hair out first. So now what I'm going to do is just grab the top section of your hair, probably from like the corners of your head, and just do it like you're going to do a half up, half down hairstyle. You're just going to want to smooth it the way that you like it. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing from the back. Okay, switching over to voiceover, but anyway, what you're going to want to do is section off half your hair and then separate that section into 3 pieces. And we're going to call these pieces A, B, and C. Then you're going to take your left pointer finger and thumb and grab section A and bring it over section B, and then your right pointer finger and thumb and bring section C over B. Okay, so now that you've completed your first link, you're going to take a piece of hair from the right side of your head and add it into section A, and then do the same thing that you did before. You're going to take your left pointer finger and thumb, grab section A and bring it over B. And then on the other side, you're going to take a section of hair from the left side of your head and add it into section B. I mean C, dang it. And then you're going to take your right pointer finger and thumb and bring C over B, just like that. Okay, so I really want to emphasize that while doing this braid, since you can't see it, you really want to focus on just bringing the braid down the center of your head. You don't want to twist your hands in any direction. Just keep it straight down the back of your head and use your spine as a guideline. But back to the braid, you're going to take a section from the right, add it into section A and cross A over B. And then take a section from the left, add it into strand C and cross C over B, pulling B under C with your pointer finger and your thumb. And yeah. And now just finish the braid for as much hair as you have left. The size of the sections really depend on what kind of look you're going for. You can always take smaller sections of hair, bigger sections, but it just depends on the look you're going for. And then you just finish off with a regular braid. And I just secure it with an elastic. Pull out some pieces, fix my hair up here to the shape that I want it. If you have like kooglies like this and you don't like them, you can just take a bobby pin and pull it back and then shove it into the hair. So this is a pretty basic hairstyle. It's really easy, just gets your easy way to get your hair out of your way. It's definitely not as hard as you make it out to seem. I know that hair can kind of get all everywhere and then you just feel frustrated and overwhelmed, but if you just like focus on what you're doing the whole time and also realize that you're in charge of your own hair, you know, like you're controlling it. It doesn't have a life of its own. So just kind of like, if you need to, manhandle it a little bit. If you have any questions about how to do this hairstyle, you can ask me in the comments and I will respond back to you and help you figure it out. I hope this helped. I hope that you figured out how to do a Dutch braid and a French braid on yourself, and I hope you come back for more. Bye guys.